Americans have received their $1,200 stimulus check, especially if it was direct deposit. Well, now a bill has been introduced in Congress that could mean another check, another deposit. Joining us now, financial expert Pete the Planner to break this down for us. So, Pete, you've been looking at this. What do we know about the expectations here?
Yeah, I just want to say as we go through this today, a lot of what we're going to talk about is my opinion. Oftentimes I talk about facts on here, but I'm just sort of studied it, and this is my analysis of what I think is going to happen. First off, there have been three major pieces of stimulus that have affected most people. There's the stimulus payments, which you just mentioned, Ray. There's the enhanced unemployment benefits, which is great because this morning we're likely to see that the country will hit 30 million unemployed people. Then the third was the PPP, or the Paycheck Protection Program, which is actually just an extension of the unemployment enhancement because it's just trying to prevent those people from becoming unemployed. So if you look at it from that perspective and you think, okay, what worked and what is running out? Where do we need more of this? Ray, I think there's going to be another stimulus. And I think you could argue it will be across all three of those branches.
I remember when we were anticipating the very first payment here, and we were getting your thoughts about, how much of a stopgap is this really going to be? I'm not talking about small businesses. I'm talking about individuals now. What do you think about this second payment and the good that it will do to help families who are struggling, especially with job loss right now?
I think it's going to be a pretty tough debate in D.C., but I think it'll happen. And here's why. We're 15 days away from getting the last stimulus payment. Rent payment is due tomorrow. We already saw how many missed rent payments there were in the last month. So I think we'll definitely see that. The challenge, though, I believe will be the fact it's like when your kids try to go back and get seconds before you even had a chance to have some food. For people to get a second payment before a lot of Americans have received their paper check, that's gonna be tough. And honestly, if you're someone that's received a first payment, no matter how bad you want it, you got to admit that doesn't feel right that you get a second one before someone else gets their first.
You're absolutely right. And I guess there's really no way to necessarily fix that when we're knowing that some people who are relying on that stimulus money won't get a paper check until they estimate maybe August or even September here. So, what do you do with that area in between?
I think that's why the other sides of this will kick in. I think PPP was meant to be 8 weeks of payments for small business owners, 8 weeks of payroll, which is coming up faster than you think. And then the second side, of course, is those enhanced unemployment benefits. My biggest concern with all of this is the month of July. What happens when those enhanced unemployment benefits expire and their jobs are not back and ready to go?
Now, here's a question that may be relying upon your opinion, which I think is an educated guess because you study the issue. What do you think the amount will be of these checks? Will it be what we saw, $1,200 for individuals?
I think they'll go more aggressive. I don't believe the $2,000 a month idea that's been floated out there, but I think it'll be more aggressive than $1,200 per individual.
Okay, Pete, we'll see if that pans out. Hey, thanks for your money expertise as always, and best to the family. We'll chat with you tomorrow. You free at 8:13 tomorrow?
It's a date.
It's a date. We'll put it on. I'm going to put it on the calendar right now. Pete the Planner. See you, buddy. Have a good one.
Bye.